Good morning, students. Today I will teach you in chapter Health and Hygiene in class 8 biology about the first aid. In the previous class I told you what is first aid. First aid is the first help which is given to the patient before the arrival of doctor. Means whatever the treatment we can do at home, that is the first aid, and after that we can call or we can take him to the doctor. So today we'll talk about what first aid can be given in case of bleeding, burns, or fracture, or whenever any object goes inside our eyes, or first aid for unconsciousness, swallowing poison, or snake bite. So let's discuss one by one. First aid for bleeding. So what are the first aid we should give to the patient for bleeding if there is any cut in his body, and if the bleeding starts, so what first aid can be given? First of all, the affected area, means where the cut is there, the affected area should be washed with cool running water. After that, antiseptic cream should be applied on the affected part, and antiseptic cream should be applied on the wound to prevent the wound from infection, and also the clean bandage should be tied on the wound. So this is the first aid we should give for the bleeding. Second, first aid for burns. We all know that whenever we get burns or damage, it damages the skin as well as underlying tissues. And depending upon the type of burns or the how much the burns has taken place, so it is of three types: first degree burn, second degree burn, and third degree burn. In first degree burn, what happens whenever there is a burn that is very lightly, we can say that the superficial and affected area only is affected, the outer part, and only the epidermis gets affected due to the first degree burns. And second degree burns means it is more dangerous than the first degree burns, and second degree burns affects the underlying tissues also, and the third degree burn is more dangerous than the first and second degree burns. In third degree burns, what happens, there is a damage in the skin as well as underlying fat muscles and even the bones. So this out of this first degree burns, second degree burns, and third degree burns, the third degree burns is more dangerous and it is fatal also. So what first aid should be applied in case of these burns? So in case of first degree burns, if it is superficial or affect only the epidermis, means here we can only apply some antiseptic cream on it and it should be cured. And in second degree burn, if it is more dangerous and affected underlying tissues, then to prevent the infection, for the further infection of the bacteria and all, the clean bandage should be tied in the second degree burns, as well as in the third degree burns. What happens, the water should not be applied, the water should not be applied, but instead the person, if he is getting burnt in the third degree, then the blanket should be covered in his body, so that to prevent the passage of the oxygen in his body, and it stops the further burns of his body. So these are the three types of burns, and these are the first aid which should apply in the first degree and second degree as well as third degree burns. Now we'll talk about first aid for fracture. What is actually fracture? Fracture is a crack or break in the bone. In any part of our bone gets fractured, or there is a crack or break in the bone, it is called a fracture. So what should we do? What first aid should we apply in case of the fracture? So first of all, we should know which part is fractured, has got fractured, and there that part should not be moved, and in that place a splint which is made of wood or cardboard piece can be used on the fractured part. And beside this, we can also use a big cloth or a sling which prevent the movement of that fractured part, and it can be applied on that particular part, either it is a hand or a leg, and it prevent it from moving. So this way we can give first aid for the fracture, person who got fracture. And next is the first aid for an object in the eye. If any object they enter the eyes, so what first aid should be given in that case? So first of all, we should take some precaution that before taking out the object in the eyes, we should not rub the eyes with, or we should not be prodded the eyes with the sharp instruments, because it can be dangerous. And instead of that, we should means rapid blinking of the eyes can take out that object, foreign object from the eyes. As well as eyes should be washed with clean lukewarm water. So after washing the eyes with clean lukewarm water, what happens? The foreign objects, they get easily, they come out from the eyes. So these are the first aid we should do for the, whenever any foreign object enters in the eyes. And what are the first aid we should do for the unconsciousness? If a person faints or fall down, that is called unconsciousness. He become unconsciousness. And in that case, what happens? What should we do? We should not lose all the belt or tie or buttons of his shirt or whatever clothes, and and the area means where the person is lying there, that area should not be crowded, and it should be supplied with the proper fresh air. We should open all the ventilators and all, and then only the person become conscious. And after that, we should take him or her to the doctor. In all the cases, first we should give first aid, and after the giving the first aid only, we should take him or her to the doctor. Next is the first aid for swallowing poison. If any person has swallowed the poison venom, so what happens? We have to give the antivenom should be present there to take out the poison from his mouth or from his body. And that person who has swallowed the poison, that means in that case, everybody should not do the panic, or they should be calm, quiet, and some poison should, whatever the poison if he is having in his mouth, it should be checked, and then it should be taken out by giving him salty water, so that the poison which have taken by him, it can be taken out. So these are the first aid, and after that we can take him to the doctor. And in class 1 is the, in case of the snake bite, what should we do? Because the snake bite, the venom of the snake, they spreads in the whole body with the blood. So what happens? Wherever the snake bite, that area should be tied with a cloth, and it should means to protect or to prevent the further spread of the blood or the poison in his body, and immediately we should take that person to the doctor. So these are the different first aid we should do at home while person is having either bleeding or burns or any kind of fracture, or there is unconsciousness, or whenever he swallowed the poisons, or in case of the snake bite. And after that only we should take him or her to the doctor. So this is all about the first aid. Thank you.